Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the English Podcast Studio. I'm Alex.
And I'm Sophie, and today we're getting right into the weird, wonderful world of Wednesday's second part. Yes, that mysterious middle child of the week.
Sophie, I feel like Wednesday never knows what it wants to be. It's not close enough to Monday to be fresh, and not close enough to Friday to be exciting.
Exactly. It's like that one person at the party who didn't bring snacks, doesn't know anyone, and just kind of lingers in the middle of the room awkwardly.
That's such a visual. But let's get into it. What's the deal with Wednesday idioms? It's not as packed with expressions as Monday or Friday, but still it has its own vibe.
Totally. And one of my favorites is a Wednesday's child is full of woe.
Ah, from that old nursery rhyme. Monday's child is fair of face, and so on. But Wednesday got the short end of the stick with a woe. That just means sadness, right?
Exactly. It's kind of a poetic way to say someone born on a Wednesday might have a more melancholic or sensitive nature, obviously. Not literally true, but still a quirky cultural tidbit.
You know what's interesting? In some old traditions, Wednesday was considered a day for communication and wisdom. Like, it was ruled by Mercury, the Roman god of messages. That's why in French, Wednesday is Mercredi from Mercury.
That's such a cool detail. So if you ever hear someone talking about Mercury energy on a Wednesday, they're probably referring to clarity, quick thinking, or even good conversation. Maybe we chose the perfect day to record this episode.
Right? Okay, here's another expression I stumbled upon recently, Wednesday syndrome. Have you heard of it?
No. What is that?
It's used informally in some workplaces to describe that weird dip in motivation people feel midweek. Like, you're too far from the weekend to be excited, and too far from Monday to be productive. So people just kind of coast.
Oh my gosh. That's me. Every week. Wednesday syndrome hits harder than caffeine withdrawal.
I feel you. It's like your brain goes into power-saving mode. But some people fight that with Wednesday wins.
Oh, I like that. It sounds positive. What's it about?
Basically, you list small victories you've had so far that week, even something tiny like not snoozing your alarm or cooking instead of ordering takeout. It turns Wednesday into a mini celebration.
I love that, turning the blah into yay. So listeners, if you're feeling that Wednesday slump, try making a Wednesday wins list.
Speaking of slumps, there's also this term in business, midweek dip. You'll hear managers say things like, let's schedule a team activity to avoid the midweek dip. Basically, productivity plummets on Wednesdays unless something perks people up.
That explains all the random donut deliveries in offices on Wednesdays. Not generosity, just strategy. Laughs.
Exactly. Now here's a bit of dark humor. Ever heard of Ash Wednesday?
Oh yes, the religious one, right? The beginning of Lent in the Christian calendar.
Yep. And while it's not an idiom exactly, it is culturally important. It symbolizes humility and reflection. Some people use Ash Wednesday metaphorically to describe a moment of reckoning, like it was an Ash Wednesday kind of day when everything feels stripped down and raw.
That's deep, and honestly, a poetic way to describe tough Wednesdays. But switching gears in literature, Wednesday is sometimes portrayed as the day of hidden potential.
Oh, do go on.
Well, in stories and folklore, Wednesday often represents thresholds. You're not beginning, you're not ending, you're in transition, and that space is where the magic happens. Think of it like the golden hour of the week, not obvious, but meaningful.
Wow, that's beautiful. So you're saying if Monday is a struggle and Friday is a reward, Wednesday is like the doorway.
Exactly. A liminal space, a moment to reflect, pivot, and change direction if you're paying attention.
That makes me think of another metaphor, the eye of the week storm. You know, like how the middle of a hurricane is oddly calm. That could be Wednesday. The calm between Monday's madness and Friday's frenzy.
You just coined that, didn't you? Guilty. But feel free to steal it, folks.
I absolutely will. So what can we do to make Wednesdays more exciting for learners?
Great question. How about Wednesday wordplay? Pick one fun new idiom, phrase, or cultural reference every Wednesday and explore it.
Love that. And maybe add a challenge, like using the idiom in a real conversation or journal entry that day. Or even posting it on social media with a caption like #WittyWednesday, because who doesn't love a little midweek word wizardry?
Alright friends, before we go, here's your Wednesday idiom challenge. Use the phrase midweek metamorphosis in a sentence. We dare you. It's not official, but it should be.
Oh, I'll go first. After 2 days of procrastination, my midweek metamorphosis began. I finally finished my project by Wednesday night.
Yes, nailed it. Listeners, DM us your sentences or drop them in the comments. You know what, Alex? I'm not ready to leave Wednesday behind just yet.
Same here. I feel like we barely scratched the surface. It's like we just opened the door to the /weirdness/room, peeked in, and walked away.
Exactly. And here's something we didn't even touch on. Did you know in Old English, Wednesday was called Wodenest, meaning Woden's Day? Woden, as in the Norse god Odin.
Yep. Same deity. That connects it directly to mythology. So technically, we could say Wednesday is the day of the wise old god, the wanderer, the one who sacrificed for knowledge.
Whoa. So this middle of the week day that we often overlook is literally named after a god of wisdom and war.
Right? Now imagine you walked into a meeting and said, let's channel our inner Odin, it's Woden's day after all. Total power move.
Forget midweek blues. I'm calling it Warrior Wednesday from now on.
Yes. And while we are on that theme, let's throw in a few creative idioms people can coin themselves. What about Wednesday reckoning, to describe that moment midweek when you face all the things you've been avoiding?
Oh, that's so real. Like, I promised myself I'd go to the gym this week. And now it's Wednesday. The reckoning begins.
Exactly. Or how about Wednesday whispers?
I like the sound of that. What would it mean?
It could be the quiet voice in your head that reminds you what your real goals are, now that the week's chaos has calmed down a bit. The subtle self-check.
So poetic. I can totally imagine a meditation app using that. Welcome to Wednesday Whispers, breathe into your becoming. Oh my god, yes. We need to copyright that. Here's another idea. Walking into Wednesday like. That's one of those caption trends you see online, usually paired with a funny or a dramatic GIF.
Yes. Like someone dragging themselves with coffee in hand, or strutting in like Beyoncé, depending on the mood. Or just a raccoon clutching a sandwich and looking overwhelmed, walking into Wednesday like, don't ask. Just don't.
Perfect meme material. And it's amazing how language evolves online. Social media almost acts like a living idiom factory.
Seriously. That gives me an idea. What if we did a segment called Idioms Born on the Internet? We could start with all the hilarious Wednesday ones.